Are we? Am I unmuted? Okay. Good day everyone, or good evening, or good morning, wherever you might be. Welcome back to another stream from Blind Matchup Cup. We're back in round of 16 still. The overlay, what happened? Okay, we're gonna get that fixed soon. But okay, anyway, as I was saying, welcome back to another stream. We're aiming to get as many matches streamed this stage, hopefully. Sorry if I sound a bit out of it, I'm just a little bit tired, but I'm gonna do introductions really quick as we're trying to fix the overlay, excuse me. Okay, today right now we're gonna see match 24, which is losers bracket. Yeah, we have Team Tartis and GARMIN, which, just looking at these players, I'm quite surprised that they're in losers already. I mean, both of these teams seem pretty good, and I believe that most of you may be familiar with them. We have on Team Tartis, we have Tartis, Crazy, or Craze, I think, Crown Nest, and Type Diamond. And on GARMIN, we have Denzel Curry, Lights Out, Kaleburn, and Christian. I think, again, most of you may know Tartis and Denzel Curry, or better known as Serbia Trucker, I believe. Okay, yeah, we're in losers brackets, so we will be saying goodbye to one of these teams today, but I believe that this should be a pretty close match. They're currently banning, protecting, rolling, and so on. We have the protects actually already. I'm just gonna read them out really quickly. Team Tartis has protected host pick 2, and GARMIN has protected free mod 2. As for the bans, we have just got the last ban in. Team Tartis banned Hidden 2, and GARMIN banned Hard Rock 2. And I believe it should be GARMIN's first pick. So I don't think they've picked yet, so we're waiting for the first pick to come in. And that's going to be Double Time 1, which I think most of you are familiar with this map as it's kind of popular. It's just some simple aim with a few bursts. But yeah, as I mentioned, this should be a pretty close match. At least I think so. I mean, I'm not really familiar with the third and fourth players in both of these teams, so it should be interesting. But yeah, we're getting our rosters ready. Already we have on Team Red Type Diamond ready to go, I believe, and on Team Blue we have Denzel Curry or Serbia Trucker. I'm not really sure when they name changed, and I think most people know them better as Serbia Trucker, or Runny Sunny, whatever. At least I think that's the guy. I might be completely wrong about this and just like messing up two people. But yeah. And I think we got our other two rosters in for both teams. We should be starting soon. Just a bit of confusion as to what colors are who. But anyway, yeah, we should be starting soon. On Team Red, Type Diamond, Tartis, and on Team Blue, Denzel Curry and Christian. And we are heading into the first map of the match, which again, this is Blue Team's pick. This may go either way, as with any match, kinda, cause Double Time 1, as well as No Mod 1 usually is RNG. And we get the first miss, and the second miss actually both coming from Team Blue. Really unlucky at the start. However, the score lead is still over to their side just because of the fact that Type Diamond has under 90% accuracy. Team Blue is still leading despite having those early misses. Tartis actually does find a miss as well, which is going to further increase the score lead over to Blue Team's side. Everyone missing is set of Christian, except for Christian, excuse me. Yeah, everyone has found a miss. We're heading into the first KI section. Tartis finds another miss, so does Type Diamond. It seems that this may not be the type of map that they're comfortable on, especially looking at Type Diamond's accuracy. They're still the only one who are under 100,000 score so far. Christian, despite having, I believe, the first miss of the match, they made a pretty good recovery and are holding the most amount of combo out of everyone in the lobby. Denzel Curry also supporting his teammate, having a pretty good recovery himself. Never mind, they just missed. Commentator curse is real. But yeah, on the side of Team Red, they've both recovered pretty well, but I think it's just the accuracy advantage that Blue Team has. That's, yeah, Type Diamond also missing. And again, that's not going to do them any favors. We have passed the halfway mark in the map, with some more misses coming from the Red Team's side. Yeah, I think this was a pretty good, I wanted to say, first pick from Team Blue. I think they might have known that Team Red was lacking on this skill set. Having said that, Christian did miss. They were the ones that had the biggest combo in the lobby. Yeah, it's actually, Tartis does not have that bad of a score at all. It's actually quite decent, but Type Diamond just was not able to support that in any way to be able to give them any type of chance. Christian missing, Type Diamond missing as well. Tartis currently the largest combo in the lobby. Everyone missing. Tartis is still holding on. Never mind, they're not holding on anymore, but yeah, either way, would have been too late for Tartis to be able to pull off anything, even if he did keep his combo. I think as a team, Blue Team had a way better team score, whereas on the side of Red, Type Diamond struggled a bit more. Just under 90% accuracy, 9 misses. Tartis actually had more misses. Looking at his graph, I think he might have had a blunder just there. But yeah, pretty good scores from everyone. Do not look at Denzel Curry's combo when you see it. When you see it. And now it's going to be Red Team's pick. Both players, I mean, both teams still have their protects on the table. And we're going to see a Nomad 1 pick. This is not a standard Nomad 1. It's, I believe, precision and a bit of slider velocity. Something like that. Banger song though. I believe this is the song as well that was giving me copyright notifications on Twitch, but it's fine. Unfortunately, some of our VODs on YouTube get restricted, so not everyone can view them because of the song choices, unfortunately. But yeah, this is going to be circle size 7, AR 9, just over 2 minutes and 171 BPM. We have good luck, have funs in the chat, and we see a roster exchange on the side of Team Red. Type Diamond leaving and Craze coming in. Both players on Team Blue have stayed the same. And we are starting. Almost everyone missing on those kind of spaced jumps just there at the start. I believe nobody has a full combo anymore. Craze missing again. I have to refrain from calling them crazy. Sorry about that. Score so far is kind of even. The accuracies are more in favor of Team Blue. Team Red, I meant to say, my bad. Christian finding a miss. The score lead immediately switches over to Red Team's side. Everyone missing except for Tartis. Never mind, Tartis finds a miss as well. There's misses left and right. It's kind of hard to keep up with. But so far the score lead is over at Red Team's side. They have about a comfortable 30k lead. But that can change at any time because this map is really short. Denzel missing. Craze following. Christian and Tartis holding through this section just before the key. Okay, it should be back. It might have been my internet, to be fair. I didn't see anything for like a straight 20 seconds. The stream, okay, the stream is good again, my bad. I think my internet might be acting up. But yeah, Christian, Craze, finding some misses. Everyone finding misses actually, and that's going to be a point for Team Red. Kind of close, actually. Every player had about the same score except for Tartis, going just above 300,000. I guess you could say that they were the most comfortable on this map, having the highest combo, highest accuracy, and least amount of misses. Actually, Christian also having 3 misses alongside Tartis. Not bad scores for many of the players. Now it's Team Blue's pick, and they immediately go for double time 3. I guess you could say that they're kind of shooting out their double times here, since they've picked double time 1 and now they're on double time 3. And double time 2 isn't banned, so that's also an option. Double picks and double bans are allowed, so...
out the silence? Does it suck that I'm not so predictable? To me, evergreen wasn't such a bad.
Every player left the lobby except for Christian there. They should be changing rosters. Maybe we'll see new players come in. Tartis, my bad, coming back in for Team Red. And Craze, I believe that were the same rosters as last map. Maybe they took a little break. And Denzel also coming back in. So no roster changes, I believe. Also, this is a banger. It's a really nice song. Good luck, have fun in the chat, and we should be starting the map pretty soon.
I'm ready, she said, as she put on her shoes, and I'm down to forget. If you'll say it's true, and those drapes on the wall can't shut out the silence. Does it suck that I'm not so predictable? To me, evergreen wasn't such a bad dream. Oh, and sometimes things aren't.
Everyone holding so far, no early breaks. Denzel holding an SS, but Christian is just under 94%. Craze actually getting the first miss. And another one just before the Ki. Tartis still holding on strong though. Okay, I would assume that this is not a map that Craze would usually play. Maybe that's why they left the lobby originally. Christian also getting a miss though. It's only Denzel Curry and Tartis so far that have the full combo. Never mind, Tartis does miss. Denzel looks really comfortable, standing at 99% accuracy. Okay, never mind. Everyone has lost their combos. Team Blue, as is, are standing a bit more comfortable on accuracy, despite nobody having their combo right now. The score lead is still over to Blue Team's side. Tartis finding a miss, Christian with a good recovery that is going to further increase the score lead that Blue Team has. Everyone missing except for Christian. Never mind, Christian does miss. Everyone has missed. Tartis has made somewhat of a recovery, but I'm not sure if it will be enough. Only if Blue Team just keeps on missing and Tartis can somehow hold on, can they have a chance, but I think it's quite unlucky as it is. Unlikely, I meant to say. I'm like tripping over my words today. And we're heading into the last few bits of the map. Everyone missing except for Tartis. Tartis really locked in at the end. Never mind, Tartis has also missed. But yeah, this is going to be a clear point for Team Blue. And it is actually going to be Team Red's pick now. So they're going back and forth, no breakpoints just yet. Looking at the scores, everyone had about the same score except for Craze. They were falling a bit behind. Only B rank and a lot more misses than everyone else. Maybe just wasn't a map they were comfortable on and nobody else could either play it. But yeah, pretty good scores from all players, all things considered. It is going to be blue team's pick. Protects are still open. Maybe they're waiting till the end to pick their protects. I've seen a few matches so far in the tournament that have picked their protects right away. But these players are using it strategically. Pardon me? I'm not really sure what my microphone picks up and what it doesn't pick up. My microphone is kind of silly. And they do pick host pick 1, which I think this was only picked one other time or 2 times. One time when I was commentating a match yesterday. But this is the map that currently has a bounty placed on it for 1 month of supporter. As Tartis has actually pointed out in pooling feedback just a bit ago, this map is not great. I mapped it just because I really like the song and I wanted it to be included into this pool. So alongside the fact that the map has a little bit of everything skill set wise, it's also probably not the best or the most optimized for gameplay. So I believe everyone should kind of struggle on this. Even Tartis, who I think this is their preferred skill set or their type of map. Tartis has just pinged me in general, saying that he's not going to be in for HP1. Actually kind of surprising, since I assumed that he would be playing these types of maps. And also because it's metal, Tartis, you know. Crazy song though. I adore this song. I adore this band. You should listen to this band if you've never heard it before. They're truly talented. Have a lot of bangers. There is actually a graveyarded version of this map, but it is unfortunately 7 stars, so no, it's not 7. It was like 8.2, I think. What am I talking about? Like, so I had to make my own version to be able to pull it. But yeah, roster-wise, we're not going to see Tartis. We're going to see Craze, Type Diamond, and on Team Blue, Denzel Curry and Christian. Their rosters did not change. Type Diamond finding a miss right away. Everyone else holding. We're heading into the first intense section, so there might be breaks in this part. Christian and Type Diamond finding breaks, Denzel Curry and Craze holding on though. Score is kind of even for now. I think it's just the fact that Team Blue has a bit of an accuracy advantage, which will be overtaken by the fact that Christian just had a chain miss. But I believe Type Diamond did trade it. Craze actually missing, which is not going to do them any good since, okay, I was about to say Denzel is holding a combo, but not anymore. The score should even out once again. And into the 1/3 section, both players on Team Blue do miss, letting the score lead go over to Red Team's side. Craze does find a miss, but Type Diamond is holding the largest combo in the lobby. They had a little break to see how each other are doing. Everyone holding through this. A lot of accuracy drops though. Both teams, yeah, I was gonna say both players, but both teams have missed. The score lead is so close. This can go either way at any point. We're gonna head into the Kiai right after this little break section. Both players on Team Red missing Team Blue, I mean, my bad. They were not expecting that intense part at the start. Craze and Christian trading. Type Diamond is locked in though, carrying the score lead for his team. Denzel Curry also missing, everyone missing except for Type Diamond. Type Diamond is dropping accuracy though, but he's still holding. Okay, he's not holding anymore. That is going to cost him and his team the score lead, I believe. Or will it? Okay, yeah, it will. Craze just missed, but Denzel Curry also missed. Nobody has a combo, essentially. This is way closer than it should be, holy. I think it's really Type Diamond's accuracy that's holding him back. And the score lead does shift over to Blue Team's side. Christian does miss. It's only Denzel Curry and Craze that are kind of battling it out combo-wise. Will the score lead go back to Red Team's side just in time? The map is coming to an end. And everyone holds through that big stream except for Type Diamond. That's going to be an unfortunate breakpoint, because this was Team Red's pick. It was pretty close. They had the score lead for a long time. And I think objectively that they had better scores than Team Blue, but I think it was really the accuracy that was holding Type Diamond back. Oh wait, Denzel had Hard Rock. I didn't even notice that. That's insane, actually. That's an insane score on Hard Rock. Yeah, I didn't even notice that he had Hard Rock on. That's insane. And I missed that. I was reading a ping from a server. That's my bad. Team Blue has picked free mod 2 right away. Ref is just telling them the mod rules as they switch rosters. Craze is going to stay in. Denzel Curry as well, and I believe Christian is coming back for Team Blue as well. He's just in the wrong spot. And we do see Tartis also come back, switching out for Type Diamond. Good luck, have fun in the chat, and we should be starting soon. Yeah, we head into the map. No crazy mods. On the side of Team Red, we see Craze with Hidden and Tartis with Hard Rock. And on the side of Team Blue, we see Denzel Curry with Hidden, who also misses just at the start, and Christian with Hard Rock. Craze also missing. Both Hidden rosters have missed. Tartis and Christian are battling it out. The score lead is over to Red Team's side. Well, not anymore, but it was, despite the fact that Craze found way more misses than Denzel. But I believe their accuracies have dropped. And so the score lead is over to Blue Team's side, as well as Tartis missing. Of course, I missed that. Everyone missing. Tartis has a little bit of a recovery, which is going to pull the score lead back over to Red Team's side slowly but surely. Not anymore. Craze has found a few unfortunate misses that will not make that possible for his team. Denzel, though, does miss. Tartis is still holding, has a little bit better combo than Christian. That may not be enough if Christian doesn't miss. Craze and Denzel both missing. Tartis really needs Christian to miss here to be able to pull this back over to his team's side. And Craze needs to stop missing. Christian does miss though, so that's going to slowly pull the score lead over to Red Team's side. Tartis is holding this for his team. And we're on a little break. They're going to see each other's scores. Will this make Tartis nervous, saying that he's the only one who's pulling this for his team? And Tartis does miss. Sorry for the background noise, really sorry. But yeah, I missed. Tartis did miss, but the score lead is still over to Red Team's side. Not anymore. Yeah, really unfortunate ending for... Wait, will there be... I don't think there's gonna be enough time. I do not think there's gonna be enough time. Really unfortunate ending for Team Red, as they did have it for a second, but Craze just wasn't able to keep up, unfortunately, to be able to support Tartis in this insane score. Yeah, that's going to be another point for Team Blue. They have secured the tiebreaker. And now it's Team Red's pick. So to be able to have any type of chance, they're going to have to win this, the next pick, and then their pick as well, to be able to bring this to tiebreaker. And they've picked host pick 2. I believe this is the first time that we see it on stream. I believe a few of the players have mentioned this map being a bit on the easier side, so I assume this can go either way. Maybe. Denzel Curry did leave the lobby, but they're back in. I was just about to say we might see an exchange in rosters, but never mind. Type Diamond does come back in instead of Tartis on the side of Team Red. Christian still staying in. You see have fun in the chat. We should be starting the map pretty soon. Also along the side, what am I talking about? Alongside saying that the map is a bit on the easier side, somebody mentioned nostalgia, and I might not be in on that because I actually don't recognize this map. Am I the only one who does not recognize this map? The score lead is basically even right now. That's really funny. It's jumping back and forth. All players have the same amount of combo. Type Diamond and Denzel Curry have an SS. Type Diamond no longer has the SS. Excuse me. Denzel Curry finding the first break of the match that is going to slowly shift the score over to red team's side. And it'll continue to grow unless red team has some sort of blunder. Everyone is holding 99% accuracy. And we're on a little break where they're gonna see that only Denzel Curry did miss. Will this put some nerves into the players? Denzel Curry writes, it's okay. We're heading into another intense section. Oh yeah, actually Denzel has Hard Rock once again. I didn't even realize that. That's a pretty good score then. Either way, even if they've missed, I assume this map is a bit harder on Hard Rock. Denzel and Type Diamond have dropped accuracies. Christian and Craze are holding it though. I think red team really has to hold. Okay, and they've held. Christian has missed. That means both players on Team Blue do not have full combos anymore. The score lead is increasing over to red team's side. I think they have a pretty comfortable lead to be able to win this. Even if they miss right here, I think it should be safe. Craze does miss. But yeah, as I mentioned, Type Diamond still has it. I think they've got a pretty comfortable lead. Despite both of them missing, there's not going to be enough time, I believe at least. The score lead is rapidly going back over to blue team's side. Will there be enough time? They need to hold here. Hold on, wait. Okay, Denzel does miss. I got really worried for a second there. I was like, is this really about to go over back to blue team's side? That's really funny. But yeah, that is going to be a comfortable point for Team Red. But this was their pick, so it's kind of expected. But now it's blue team's pick. So Team Red has to win this break point to be able to have a chance at tiebreaker. I believe one of the protects has been played. Yeah, this was red team's protect, HP 2. Blue team's protect still hasn't been played, which is going to be Fremont 2. I wonder if they're going to play it now to maybe secure themselves the last point, or maybe will there be another map after this? And they go for double time too, actually. I've seen a few players complain about this map. The map is extremely stamina heavy, and I assume not a lot of players can comfortably play it. So, but I do believe the Tartis is kind of comfortable on these types of maps, so I think they should be okay. But if blue team has picked this, I assume they're also really comfortable in it, because again, you kind of, I mean, at least I think, like, you kind of have to be a specialist to be able to pulled this type of stamina off. I'm not sure why Team Red didn't ban this. We'll see, I guess. I mean, I think this can go either way. I think that Tartis can play this, but I've also seen them complain and pull feedback that this is just not a good map. So again, I think this can go either way. And we're about to see. Will this be the last map of the match, or will we get to see more? Will we get to see tiebreaker? I think it's pretty possible. Wait, Fremont 2 was played? Am I stupid? Oh yeah, it was! I thought that was Fremont 1. I'm so stupid, I'm sorry. I completely missed that, yeah. Both protects have been played. That's on me. I'm a bit silly. Sorry, chat. Sorry. Oh yeah, Fremont 2 was the map that Team Red almost won. Yeah, that's my bad. I have the memory of a goldfish. But yeah, we're heading into the map. Type Diamond is waiting. Okay, and we're in. Yeah, as you can see, this map is kind of crazy. But everyone is holding. They're pretty equal actually for now, even accuracy-wise. They're actually holding, which is kind of surprising. Accuracy-wise, Denzel Curry does find a miss. Okay, that's the first miss of this map. Accuracy-wise, Tartis looks pretty comfortable. Christian also looks pretty comfortable. Type Diamond is falling a little bit behind, but he's catching up really quick. The score lead is over to Red Team's side. For now, pretty comfortably actually. I think Denzel miss really helped them there. If they can keep holding, I think this might go in their favor. But they really need to hold here. If they miss now, I think that this can turn around really quickly. I mean, all players look really comfortable, even accuracy-wise. We go into this really intense, long section. Everyone is still holding. Okay, never mind. They're not holding anymore. Everyone missed except for Tartis. Denzel finding another miss additionally. Tartis is still holding though. Everyone dropped Ak as well. I mean, Christian is still looking pretty good on the side of Team Blue. But if Tartis... Okay, Tartis has missed. This can go back over to Blue Team's side. If Red Team... Okay, Type Diamond has also missed. I think this may lead the score to go back over to Team Blue's side pretty quickly, as Christian and Denzel are building up some sort of combo. Type Diamond misses again and again. I think they might have gotten a bit nervous heading into the last few sections of the map, but will there be enough time? Tartis misses! That's going to be really, really devastating. Team Blue has to hold only for a bit longer. If they don't miss right here, I think it might be over for Team Red. Denzel misses though. Okay, now it's a bit more even. The score lead is increasing back over to Red Team's side more. Okay, yeah, that's... I believe... Yeah, that should be okay. That's going to be a break point for Team Red, which is exactly what they needed. Yeah, this is playing out in their favor. Tartis really pulled that one through for his team. Type Diamond as well a better score than Denzel Curry. They were able to pull this through and earn a breakpoint for the team. That's exactly what they needed as well to be able to potentially bring this to tiebreaker. It's going to be their pick, so they're pretty comfortable on that sense, since they can pick whatever they believe that they can win on and secure themselves a tiebreaker. I'm not sure what they can go for. Maybe a hidden? Though I might be crazy saying that. I'm not entirely sure what both teams are comfortable on. I think especially Tartis and Denzel can play a little bit of everything. I'm just going to drink water. My mouth is so dry. Denzel does say I'm not a tapping player anymore. And yeah, we're just going to wait on blue team's pick. I mean, red team, excuse me. They do go for free mod 1. Yeah, I was thinking either that or hidden 1 could be the play. We are going to see free mod 1. Actually have not seen Tiebreaker. I don't think Tiebreaker has been played in any of the matches so far. Excuse me. Yeah, no tiebreakers. This is actually the closest any match has been. Pardon? Yeah, this is actually the closest a match has been this round, which is kind of surprising, I want to say. Everything so far has been 5-2 or 5-1. Denzel does leave the lobby. Will they come back or not? Christian stays in. Tartis and Craze are staying as well. Actually, I think it was Type Diamond that was in just a bit before. I do not think it was Craze. That might be crazy, I don't know. We're waiting for blue team's roster. And it is going to be Denzel again. They might have left to see the map or practice it or whatever along those lines. Good luck, have fun in the chat, and we should be starting soon. We're not going to see any crazy mods. Players are playing it safe. Craze with Hidden, Tartis with Hard Rock on the side of Team Red. And on the side of Team Blue, we see Denzel with Hidden and Christian with Hard Rock. Already a bit of act drops for Team Blue. Christian with just under 90%. Tartis still holding an SS. Craze backing him up pretty comfortably. Tartis actually missing, being the first miss of the map. Craze as well, followed by Christian. The only full combo left is Denzel, which is not looking good for Team Red. Tartis with another miss. And another one. kind of fumbling this Ki, which is not good for the situation that they're in. Christian and Tartis do miss. Craze as well. Denzel is holding it. Denzel is locked in for this map. They're hitting all of this. Everyone else missing. Tartis with a little bit of a recovery. But it's not going to do much since Denzel looks extremely comfortable. They're playing with 99% accuracy. Everyone else at 94. Really insane score. Everyone holding through this little calm section. No! Oh my god, everyone misses except for Christian. I think everyone got slow slidered. And everyone missing, okay, so that's full combo resets for the whole lobby. Denzel missing once again. Tartis is holding it. I don't know if anything can be done. Yeah, everyone missing. I do not know if Team Red can pull anything off here to be able to pull this back over to their side. Okay, yeah, I think the score lead is already at 200,000. Everyone is missing, yeah, the section at the end is really brutal. And we're heading into the last few bits of the map. This is looking like a point for Team Blue. Okay, yeah, that's going to be it for this map and this match. Team Blue winning a break point, which is kind of funny since Team Red won a break point and this was actually their pick. So I would have expected to see tiebreaker, but that was not the case, I guess. And yeah, that's going to be it for this match. You can see by the scores, Denzel really was the one that pulled that through for his team. But yeah, that's going to be it for this match. This is losers bracket, so we're going to be saying goodbye to Team Red. Let me just read the players out really quick to honor them. We're going to be saying goodbye to Tartis, Craze, Crown Nest, and Type Diamond. Really unfortunate, as I believe this is one of the stronger teams, or at least I would have assumed so. But yeah, we're going to be saying goodbye to them. And Team Blue will be moving on through the bracket into quarterfinals. I'm really excited to see what they can pull off there. But yeah, GG, well played. I'm going to keep this short as there is another stream coming very soon. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you stay tuned for the next stream as well, which will be starting very soon. And yeah, GG, well played again to both teams. I think both teams did pretty well. And yeah, that's going to be it for me. Again, thank you for watching. Bye bye.